Hey guys, Art from Madness here again. Why am I laughing? Because I'm excited today. Why am I excited? We're going to be installing a really cool product on our 2012 Fiat 500. We have a lot of requests for this installation video, so we said, hey, it's a beautiful day. Let's come outside, let's show them how to do it. What is it? It's our illuminated door sills. Very, very cool product, and a lot of different finishes from brush to chrome, carbon fiber, gold. And what do? When you open up the car at night, you get a nice little backlit logo. In this case, it's the Abarth logo. We also have them for other different makes and models. Go to Madness Autoworks, in this case 500 Madness, since we are working on a Fiat. We're gonna come into the door right now and we're gonna show you how to line everything up and get them installed. Alright guys, so you can see we have the door sill on our 2012 Abarth. And one of the concerns that we have is we want to remove them, but we don't want to damage them. So there's a number of ways to do this. Some people use heat guns, some people use fishing strings, some people use all different types of tools. The tool that I'm going to show you today is simply a nylon pry tool here. What it is it's made out of plastic. It's actually made out of nylon, hence nylon pry tool. And what we're going to do is we're going to gently find a spot on the door sill where we can start getting the tool underneath and using the leading edge to separate the double-side tape from the paint itself. The benefits of the nylon, it's pretty quick, and the thing that I like about it is because it's a fairly soft in relation to the painted surface, you generally don't have any problems with nicks or marring or things like that, and that's why we choose this method. And it usually is very easy to clean up any type of residual glue that's left behind on the sill. So what I'm going to do, we're probably going to fast forward through this after I get started, but I'm going to start from this corner and just gently get the tool in there without prying up or down, just trying to go in straight and flat so that I don't bend the aluminized door sill. So all I do is just start trying to find a way in. What I'm doing is just wiggling the tool back and forth to try and loosen up some of the original adhesive on the double-side tape. Now it's really, really important you don't pry up because that will bend the door sill. See, so now we got it up. It's completely loose. And it's not going to bend anything. This is still completely flat when you put it down. Now there's a little bit of a gap because we loosened the double-sided tape and it's not stuck down, but all we're going to do is continue to work the tool little by little. Okay, so as you can see, real time, that was probably all of a couple of minutes. And the door sill is now loose and free, and we can pull it away. And you can see we don't have really a lot of residual glue or tape left over. We have a couple spots, one here, a little bit here, that we'll just clean up with some wax and grease remover. You can get that at a local parts store. You can also use something like rubbing alcohol, that works well too. And then we'll put a little polish on here, and we might put some new door sills on this car. Alright guys, so I have one of the sills out of the package. You're obviously going to get a pair of these in the kit that you order. And what you're going to find when you flip it over, we have 4 areas of double-sided tape, removable double-sided tape. I'll get more to that later in the video. And all we're basically going to do now is open up the door. We're going to use some masking tape to line everything up. And then we're going to remove our double-sided tape from these 4 areas, push the sill into place, and we'll get showing you how these guys light up. Alright, so now that we have our door sill out, we have obviously the door sill here in front of us. What we are going to do is just line this up. Now on the Fiat, they make it easy lining something up because you have 2 areas in the drip rail that have indentations and you can see them very clearly. And all I do is center it up so the distance from the edge of the door sill on either side and the entrance of that drip channel is the same, and that means that I have an even spacing. This is actually also used with the factory door sills, so if you center that up, you will know it'll be very similar to an OEM type door sill. So by looking at my gapping, about there's even. And then all I'm going to do is take a couple pieces of masking tape and just mark my position, so when I remove the double-sided tape, I can simply line up the door sill to the outer edges of the masking tape, and it will be right where I marked it. So now that I have that done, you just flip this over, you remove the 4 pieces of masking tape, and then we're simply going to press that into place right there and seat it. Now obviously you want to make sure that this is very clean. You can use some rubbing alcohol and a cotton swab to clean this area up so that you're not sticking it to any dirt or debris or wax that's on the door sill. Even if it is clean visually, you could have wax, and that can cause a problem when trying to stick double-sided tape. So we've already done that on this door sill. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it, and then I'm just gonna put this in place. All right, so we got the double-side tape removed from the back side of this door sill, and then I'm just gonna line up. And if you place it gently down without pressing, you will have some area to wiggle it if you need to. Like let's say you put it down and it's a little off. As long as you don't press down, you can pick it back up and it will stick just fine. So for me, this is good. So I'm just gonna press down onto the sill, and then I can take up my masking tape, and the door sill is nice and stuck to the actual sill plate of the car. Now next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into placing the magnet that comes with the kit. And what the magnet allows you to do is it's what actually turns on and off the illuminated door sill. And I'll explain that more once we get the magnet out and we start sticking it to the car itself. All right, so here's our magnet. And you'll see that you have one side that has double-sided tape, that's denoted by the red tape here. And on the other side, it's a plastic nice little cover. The way that this goes is you're gonna use the black plastic side down, and you're gonna put it onto the sill. So you're gonna slide it around, and you're gonna find when you line it up that the door sill is either going to illuminate, or if it is not illuminated when you're placing it, or it's going to do the opposite, it's going to shut it off. In this case, the door sill is off right now when I have it placed in the right position, and when I move it away, it's going to illuminate. And we'll show you that in a split screen, hopefully, because it is light outside, you might not be able to tell from the video. So right now, the sill is not illuminated, but when I move the magnet away, you can see that it illuminates. And if I slide it back to the same resting position, it shuts off. This is what tells our door sill to illuminate. And so what we want to do is we want to line it up and leave it in place so that the door sill remains off. And then simply what we're going to do is we're going to shut the door, and when we do that, the magnet will stick to the bottom side of the Fiat 500 door, and it will be lined up in the appropriate place, so that every time you open the door, the magnet is removed, causing the door sill to illuminate, and every time you shut the door, the magnet is going to cover the right position to turn the light off. So we just leave it there. And then we shut the door, and you're gonna close it quickly, and then the door sill will stick to the bottom, and we'll open it back up. So now that we have it closed, it's stuck to the bottom of the door, we open it, and you'll see it's gone, and the door sill illuminates. And that's the finished product of the installation. Now obviously you're going to want to remove the double-sided tape from the actual piece so that when it does stick, it not only is being held by the magnet, but the double-sided tape. And when you do that, you will just grab where it is, press it down so it seats fully, and then you're done with the installation. Well, you need to do the other side. But a very cool mod. It looks beautiful at night, and then all your friends are gonna ask you where you got it. You tell them you got it at 500 Madness. If you have any questions, please like, please subscribe, give us a ring, and we'll help you out with anything you need. Thanks for watching.